Hey Ting fam, I miss you. I love you. So let's stretch today together. I am at my friend's private place, kind of near Ojai right now, and I hope that you can hear the birds singing to you. Make sure you support our Ting fam. All the info's below on your webpage there. Let's stretch. If you haven't done this kind of stretching before, it's weird. Get ready. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna floss our tissue by stretching like animals stretch. So we always engage as we elongate, and that's called pendiculation. We'll use that idea of contracting and elongating and applying it to many of our major muscle groups. Deal? Okay. Come onto your mat, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. We always start with this because it gets us groovy and animal-esque. Pull your elbows back and then sit your booty back. So the trick is, instead of just sitting back and passively holding, we're gonna pull our elbows back so they're really active on the mat, like they're slurping in towards your knees. Try to keep that action as you sit back. I like to tuck my toes for this one. It feels nice to get a little toe flexion as I sit back. Keep flossing. Play with cat-cow with your chest. Maybe looking under, maybe looking forward. So we're doing cat-cow with a fascial floss all at the same time. Very nice. This is your last 2 and 1. Let's sit back on our knees, sitting tall. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, right wrist to the sky. Press yourself over to the right and feel your right side body hug in. So you feel that side contracting. Keep it contracting and then pull yourself over to the left. Let your hips sink over to the right. So you get a nice full stretch. Sit back to center. Bring your hips underneath your shoulders. Lean over to the right, contract your right side body. Feel the rib cage engage like it's pulling towards your hip bone, and then let your hip bone move over to the right side stretch. We're flossing our gallbladder and liver fascia, the fascia that relates to those 2 meridians. Let's take one more on this side. If it's not comfortable to sit on your heels, of course, pop a blanket under your booty, or do this standing, such a good option. Okay, switching side, grab your left wrist. Lean over to the left and feel your left obliques, your solar plexus on the left side engaged. Keep it engaged as you lean yourself over to the right. Your hip is sinking over to the left. Inhale back to center. Keep reaching over to the left. Let your booty sit left as you go right with your side body. Inhale back to center. You have 2 more times. Beautiful. Last one. Pressing as if your left wrist is trying to escape back over to the left. Swoop. If I wasn't holding it, it would swing towards the camera. Let's take eagle arms. Interlace your right elbow on top of your left. Right elbow on top of left. If that's not happening today, no biggie. Give yourself a hug. Wherever you are, you're pushing your arms together. So if you're doing I Dream of Jeannie, press your arms together. If you're here in eagle, press your forearms into each other. Lift your elbows up. Inhale, up. Exhale, drag your elbows down. Make sure your arms are active the whole time. You're pressing your forearms together. Elbows lift up and elbows go down. Let's take 2 more sets like this. As you go, allow yourself to back bend. Looking up, reaching up, filling the rib cage. Exhale, close your rib cage. Pull your elbows down towards your belly button. Let your neck go. Good. Beautiful. Here's your last one. And then let's take some circles with the chest. Keep the arms plugging together. See how that lights up the tissue in your back body. You're working your large intestine channel here. Hooray for elimination. Letting things go, releasing control. This is your last one to swoop wherever you're going. Very nice. Release your arms, come open into a big V shape. Open the lung space, take an inhale, and exhale. Swoop your left elbow on top, please. Press your arms together. Keep pressing your arms together and slide your body up and down. The forearms pressing together is the key ingredient to internally exfoliating your fascia. Very nice. Keep rolling. You've got it. Beautifully done. This is your last set. Up and down. The forearms are still pressing together. And then give yourself some circles. Swoop-de-swoop all the way around. Any direction you want to go. Feel your belly engaged. Let your pelvis react to the way that your arms want to move. So it's very intuitive. It's as you like. So fab. Loving it. Very nice. And release. Find your arms open into a big V. Spread your rib cage. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your arms in front of you. A long time on our knees. So let's come up and push our pelvi forward. Pelvi forward. Squeeze your chest with your arms moving towards one another. Keep that feeling of hugging into the lungs and then spread yourself into a cactus. Squeeze in with your chest. Feel your lungs hugging with the pecs. Pegs are hugging the lungs as you spread your arms and you're moving through some thick mud. Yeah, we're pulling power into the lungs. We're engaging the fascial tissue around the lungs so that we can create space for the lungs to take the biggest, fullest breath that they possibly can. Increasing our oxygenation here, if possible, through working the fascia. Releasing stagnation. It's like peekaboo. Hey! And making the tissue more elastic, more suspending to our lungs. This is your last two. Maybe put yourself through your arms. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Okay. Bring yourself forward into a downward dog. I want to see you walk it out. Try not to work in muscle memory, but see if you can really feel your tissue. What does your body want? Heel to heel, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, shift, shake, twist, roll through your spine, all the things your body wants. Let your booty flow, maybe loop it up and back a couple times, rolling through your spine. Take one more, whatever you're doing. Super. Right leg goes to the sky, step it forward into your low lunge. This is when you grab blocks on either side of your front foot or your fake out blocks, whatever you've got. If not, you can have hands on the floor or hands on a little stool or a chair right here between your front leg and your back leg. Your right leg's forward, please. You're gonna kick your right heel back like you're trying to kick it in towards your booty. Keep kicking your heel back the whole time. That engages your hamstring as you sit back. I love how lots of our Sky Ting folks are starting to integrate this idea. It's super amazing way to change the tissue. So go ahead, see if you can get a nice activity happening, a contractile activity happening in your hammy, so that when you sit back, there's a gentle yanking on the tissue. That's gonna start to flush out the back of the leg. We like to be flushed out. Keep going. And this time turn your foot out so you're a little bit in a ballerina shape. So a half first position. My front foot's turned out just a smidge. Very nice. Good. I'll take 3 more please on this side. Keep working your tissue. That's very nice. Let's get into the front of our leg here. We're gonna tuck our left foot underneath and sit yourself back until you're on your back. Grab behind your right leg. That was the one we were working before. We're gonna stick with it. Now kick your foot up to the sky so that you feel the right quad engage. Then your left foot's gonna come on top. Keep kicking to the sky and let your left foot smush your other foot down. Inhale, lift yourself up. press your foot to the sky. Keep pressing to the sky as you smush yourself to the ground. So you're activating your stomach meridian. In Chinese medicine, this is where the stomach channel runs, so your quad. This is the meatiest part of the stomach channel. Kind of wild, huh? So if we change that, we can support the stomach chi flowing through the entire channel. We like that. Last 3 and 2. If you want to add on, look through your legs. And 1 more. Come on, you can. Very nicely done. Stick with the right leg and grab underneath your left hamstring this time. So thread the needle, thread the arms through, grab your left hamstring. Your right foot's across. Your right foot's kicking into your knee for resistance. Squeeze yourself up into a small ball and then relax yourself back down. Head goes down, legs go away. Drag your legs in, pull your nose towards your foot, and then relax yourself back down. So you should be feeling the engagement on the outside of the right hip. That's where your gallbladder channel runs. You can stay up with your chest and just do your legs, or keep your head down and just, whoa, what did I just say? Just do your legs and keep your head down, or keep your head up and do your legs. Same deal. Last one, rock yourself up. Let your right foot tuck underneath you. Swing your left leg back. Come up a little bit high so your pelvis is off the floor, at least a handprint away from the earth. If you can, your right foot is flexing. Either way, we're all pressing our front leg down into the floor like you mean business, as if you could lift your pelvis off the ground. Good. Fingertips on blocks right here, or fingertips like spiders on the floor. Press your front leg into the ground and dip your torso. I'll take 7. Maybe I'll count this time for real. That's 2. She can count sometimes, usually not. Keep working that gallbladder tissue. I think this is 4, huh? Very cool. Squeeze your legs together like you're doing a scissor. You can plug your back foot into the ground. That's 6. And 7. Hooray. Tuck your back toes. Lift yourself up. Shoot your right leg across so you're in an L plank. Now plug the blade of your right foot into the ground, and then give me some slurps back and forth. Yeah, almost like you're heading towards a plank, and then your booty goes back into this L-shaped dog. I'll take a couple more. Keep pressing the outside foot into the ground. That's the key here. This is your last 2. Oh my gosh, I T-band and the outside of the shin. Not a joke. Squeeze your knee towards your chest. Bend your knee, open the hip. Feel like your right psoas is contracting. It is contracting. Try it again. Squeeze your nose towards your knee. Feel your right psoas contracted. Keep it contracted as you lift your foot up and back. Beautifully done. Step it forward. Last thing on this leg, I promise. Scooch yourself up into a little pyramid shape. Here we go for pyramid on crack. Hands on blocks here is a really good thing to do. Lift up onto your back toes. Pull your front heel back and then sit yourself back. Inhale, come forward. Your front knee has a micro bend in it, but your heel is actively kicking down into the floor. It's striking into the floor so that you can really get that action of the hamstring to floss. Very good, everyone. I see you. Very, very good. Here we go. Couple more. I know we're all efforting so beautifully here. Just the right amount of effort for you. So we're always finding the pace and the resistance that's appropriate for our bodies. Good. Step your back foot in. Bend your left knee a lot. Look up, twist. Send your right fingertips to the sky. Take another big inhale, and then exhale, lower your hand down. Just swirl your hips in half moons to release the outside of the right hip. Last thing here. Very nice, cool. Bend your knees, roll through your spine to stack up and stand. Plug your feet down into the floor. Arms up. So fab. Inhale at the top, you can look up and hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up again. It feels good to just move that in a releasing kind of feeling. Booty goes back, heart goes forward. Lowering yourself down. Step your, heroin in my mouth. That's so great. Heroin in my mouth. Very cool. Step your right foot back, your left leg's forward. Pull your heel back and sit yourself back. Inhale, coming up. Pull your heel back, sitting back. Here we go. Floss for your left side. Want to always make sure we're not micro tearing our tissue. So in my practice, I went enough with the over stretching, the over ranges, because I know the next morning I actually feel tighter if I do that. But if I do this engaged elongation, like we're doing here, I feel energized and spacious. Spacious is the word. So maybe you'll find that this work can really support balancing out the places where we're maybe too mobile and too tight. Because when we're hypermobile, the body will always find places to harden, to balance out. So if we're super stretchy in one zone, we probably have scar tissue in another zone. Turn your front foot out. We have a couple more. Not maybe true for everyone, but often when I work on bodies, I find that is true. And if we're just tight overall, you're actually kind of lucky, because it probably means your joints are safe. They're not overstretched. So you can use this to kind of assist in finding a functional kind of agility and mobility. Sound like a deal? Yeah, it's kind of tricky. It's a different kind of way to work the body. But we're getting some feelings towards it here. You can decide for yourself. Walk your back leg in. Here we go for quad on your left leg. Grab behind your left. Kick up with your left. Bring your right foot on top as the helper. The left keeps kicking up. The right drags it down. Smushes it down towards your booty. Inhale, lift yourself up. Kick up with your left, and your right smushes down. The add-on is looking up through your arms. Notice how my arms are pretty straight. That's giving me leverage against my thigh, so I can really work the tissue in my quad. If you need a break, head goes down to the floor. Very cool. Let's do 4 more. We can. I know it's hard. Yes, 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 yes. That's 2 more. You're almost there. And 1. Fabulous. Slip yourself into number 4 stretch with the left leg on top. Grab behind your right hamstring, flex both feet. This knee is slightly internally rotated, not too much of that, please. Good. Now kick your left foot into your right knee. Keep kicking and then drag yourself into a small ball. And then head goes down, legs go away. Press away with your foot. Keep pressing away. And smush yourself up into a small ball. And lower your legs. Keep going. A few more rounds. Hopefully we're feeling this in the outside of our tush on the left side. Yes, so great. Oh, this one's supposed to help with decision making, but I've been doing it for a while and still not that good at it. But there's always more to open up and to learn and to grow, right? Here we go, last 2. And 1. Rock yourself up. Pop your left leg underneath you for pigeon. Press yourself up. You're nice and high. 1 handprint between your booty and the earth. Press down with your front knee. Keep pressing down with your front knee and dip yourself down. Very good. A few rounds like this. Hands can be on your blocks right in front. The add-on is interlacing your fingers and doing a dip like so. Yeah. So nice, everybody. Cool. A couple more. We can. Is this the one we counted on the first side, huh? Was 7. It's a nice number. Very nice. Okay, hands to the earth, please. Tuck your back toes. Send your leg up and back. Feel your contraction of the left psoas like you mean it. So you're really feeling that hug in. Ooh, I fell over. Of the left psoas. Let's try it again. Your knees come to your nose. Squeeze with your left psoas. Keep squeezing. As you send your leg up and over, can you feel that whole left side like a yawn? Like a connected yawn. Ooh, yum. That's a great way to get at the psoas. Step that leg forward and come into your pyramid. And then lift up onto your back toes. Pull your heel back and sit yourself back into your back knee. Couple pulses. Heel pulls back. Notice what your arms want to do. Maybe they want to be up on a ledge here so that you're a little bit higher up. Yeah. Good. Let's take 4 more. Woo, we love this one. This really gets into the lateral hamstring. I think I said last time for our fascial stretch that working this tissue here is going to set you up for pyramid, for twisted triangle, for twisted half moon. It's going to really support all those poses. Last 2. And 1. Put your feet together. Let your head go. Shake your head out. Shake your heart out. Whatever you got. Let it out. Let it spill into the floor. The floor will take it for you. And then bend your knees. Roll through your spine to stand. So much grass happening all over my mat. Inhale, lift your fingers to the sky. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Nice full breath. Inhale. Exhale, heart goes forward, booty goes back. Let your feet be steady into the earth. Feel your hamstrings engaged as you go forward. Let's try that one more time. Bend your knees, roll through your spine to come up. Inhale the arms tall to the sky. Exhale, spill yourself down and forward. One more time, roll yourself through your spine. Inhale. As you exhale, plant your feet. Feel your hamstrings engaged. Keep the forward bend and the stretch in the belly of the hamstring and out of your lower back. Stay here with the engagement. That's right, that's right. Then you're really connected. Very well done. Halfway up lift, please. Inhale and exhale, release yourself, forward bend. Step your left leg back and turn your toes to the side of your mat. Let's floss our liver channel. Squeeze together with your legs. Bend into one knee. Let the inner thigh open on the right side. Inhale to center. Squeeze together with your inner legs. Bend into your other knee. Feel the liver channel stretch on the left. And then back and forth. Hands on the floor is an option. Option 2 is hands up on your waist. Let your booty go back and your torso come forward if you're standing up. Booty goes back, torso goes forward. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun and yummy. Beautiful. Couple more like this, please. Keep hugging your inner thighs in so that your tissue's engaged as you work it. We did all that work in the pigeon in number 4 on the outside. This meridian and muscle groups balance these muscle groups and this meridian. Isn't that nice? Always working in pairs. Chinese medicine knows all about the yin and the yang. Very cool. Last one. Maybe you want to feel your liver channel. Yeah, notice that it's there. So great. Let's come back onto the earth and bring our left leg forward. Bring your right arm to the sky, please. Right elbow against your left knee. Can feel kind of confusing, this one. That's okay. Right arm to the sky, meet it on your left knee. Find some leverage against the knee and the elbow. And then bring your right arm forward like you're gonna swat something away. Bring your left hand up on top, not underneath, on top. There we go. And then the hand is gonna press forward for resistance so you feel the shoulder engage. Keep pressing forward with the right hand. The left hand cranks it back. You can look up for a twist. Inhale, come forward, look forward. Press your hand towards the top of your mat. Keep pressing with your right hand, that's the one getting stretched. And twist yourself into your twist. Notice that I'm not down here, but I'm just elbow against my knee so that there's a little space between my torso and my leg. With the lighting, maybe that's hard to see. And twist yourself up and back. Let's do 3 more. If you just want to focus on your shoulder tissue, you can stay forward without the twist and just floss your shoulder head. I still have plenty of space between my torso and my leg. Isn't that nice? So great. Okay, come on forward. Plug your right hand down into the floor, tuck your back toes, turn yourself up for your twist. Take another inhale, exhale, step that leg forward, bend your right knee and straighten your left. Find a reach with your left fingertips. Take an inhale and exhale, close yourself down, flossing your booty, just taking some half moons with your left booty. Let your head be easy, please. And then your left knee is going to go behind you, your right arm to the sky. Crisscross applesauce, elbow to knee. Your left hand swats forward, your right hand comes up and over for the helper. Push forward with your left and then turn yourself into your twist. Inhale, come forward. Go ahead, take the floss and just go ahead and crank it out a few times. Maybe you keep your gaze forward, or maybe you use your torso to make the full twist. Helping us with elimination. Oh. Good. After these, last 2. And 1. We'll step forward into forward bend. One more time. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, turn yourself up to the sky. Take an inhale here. Exhale, close yourself down. Bend your other knee, looking up to the sky. And then go ahead and flip-flop side to side. But as you go, please press the straightened leg down into the floor. So right now my right leg is straight. I'm plugging my right heel down. Now I'm doing my left. I'm plugging my left heel down in order to lift my left fingertips up. Let's do that one more time. Plug your right heel to lift your fingertips up. It's like hydraulics. You push down to come up. Very nice. Last time to sit down, bring your hands behind your calves, look forward. Kick back with your heels and straighten your legs. Yes, 2 more times. Kick back with your heels, pull your hands forward, straighten your legs. Last one. Very nice. Do the same thing but with wide legs. Hop your legs out to the side. Bend your knees, look forward, kick back with your legs. Pull forward with your hands and dip yourself under. You can interlace your hands for the wraparound if you want. Kick back with your legs, arms grow forward. Last 2, you got it. Squeeze in with your inner thighs as well. You can, you can. It's an active, wide-legged forward bend. How about that? Can you just imagine popping up into a handstand like Tony right now? Yes! Come onto your hands and knees, or your knees, your shins. What are these bones called? Your tibias, your fibias. Push down with your fibia and your tibia into the floor. So it's like you're pushing your shins down. And then as you push down, see if you can lean yourself back. Fingertips can go behind you. Yeah, getting a little quad stretch. If this is too much for your knees, no dice. I want you to go into constructive rest with your booty on your floor and the feet behind you. This time we're gonna add on, we're gonna push down with our shins and lift up with our pelvis. Yeah, come on forward again. Push down with your shins, lift up with your pelvis. Oh my gosh, hello, quads. Last one, pushing down, lifting up. Good, stay here, lifted up. My hands are facing my booty this way. I'm gonna pull my hand in towards my booty to contract my chest. I'm gonna puff my chest up. I'm kicking my shins down. Oh my goodness. If this is too much for your sacrum, leave your hips down and just your chest. I'm getting sinky. I'm pulling my hands towards my ass. My shins are pushing into the floor. I'm puffing my chest. Oh my God, you have one more time. Pull your hands towards your booty, push your knees and your shins down, and rest. Very nice. Downward dog, walk it out. Ooh la la, you did that. Very nicely done. Shake your head. Maybe find stillness. Let your knees be soft. We're pressing our pelvis up and back, but we're not overdoing it. That stresses the tissue in the front of the groin. Last inhale and exhale, release. Good work. Beautifully done. Let's do one thing for our arms. I'm going to put my blanket out now. Don't need it. I'm just doing it so you can see me better. And I'm fixing my hair. Hey, why not? Hands are going to come like little punchers. The action of the resistance is punching forward. Keep feeling like you're punching forward on your mat. Start your booty back like you're ready to pounce. Punch your hands forward and then drag your shoulder heads wide and over your thumbs. Woo. Bring your booty back. Let's talk that through one more time. Push your hands forward like you're doing the punch. That's going to engage your traps. Keep punching forward with your hands and then widen your traps, widen your scapula as you lean yourself forward. It's like you're going to fall on your face. Good thing I have grass. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. Booty goes back. You're punching. Keep punching. Tuck your chin under. Look to your fingers or your knees. Those are not your fingers. Punch forward. Body parts are hard today. That's okay. Shoulders go wide as I dip myself forward. Yeah, last time, punch forward, spread wide, and fabulous. Good, let's stay here and get a little bit for our lats. Bring your elbows a little bit forward, bring your fingertips together like a little steeple. Your elbows are about shoulder distance. Your elbows pull back. They can be slightly narrower than shoulder distance. Pull your elbows back like you mean business, and then dip yourself down. Let your nose tuck under. Let your hands dip towards the back of your heart. Boop. Inhale, come forward. You should feel your triceps, hopefully. Elbows pull back. Sit your hips back. Dip your nose down. Tap the back of your heart. Coming forward. Elbows pull back. Dip back and tap. Pause here and just do 4 taps with your thumbs. Keep pulling back with your elbows the whole time. Don't crunch into your rib cage, but lift your rib cage up into your heart. That's right. Last 2 and 1. Last thing for your arms, please. Bring your arms together like you're offering something and your forearms are kissing. Feel like your arms are going to fly out to the sides for resistance to do the eagle. And then just lean yourself side to side. Just gentle flossing of the outside of the shoulders and into the scaps. Yeah, we're starting to calm ourselves down. Just rocking side to side, gently resisting and pressing the forearms down. Inhaling and exhaling. Noticing your breath. Very nice. And then let your body come down. Your belly comes to the earth. Bring your fingertips out to the side like spiders. Good old shoulder floss. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your pecs. We're back to our chest and our lung space, getting a little bit into our heart space. If this doesn't feel good on the outside of the shoulder, you're going to minimize your range, please. Squeeze your chest together and lower yourself down. Oh, yum. Inhale, little baby cobra, look to one side, dip the opposite shoulder in. And back through center, dipping the other side. One more time, please. Both sides. It's very nice. Let's stay here on our bellies. Let's bring our middle finger to this point on our jaw. This is stomach 7. We did all that quad work. The stomach channel runs up into the jaw space. So if you have some jaw stuff going on, try to do that quad stretch often. See what happens. Let me know. Your fingertips are going to find the hinge of the jaw. So open it up. Feel a little gappy space. And then let your fingers rest right in there. Take little circles. Yeah. Give yourself a little movement here if that feels good. And then take the settling in. Let your fingers find their little spot that they want to hang out on. Close your eyes. Adjust your chin so that your neck feels the perfect amount of length in the back side. Let your belly fill up so it presses gently against the floor. Notice if your tailbone wants to elongate towards your heels. You have one more breath. Noticing any shift in energy at your finger and your jaw point. Good, release. You can flick that energy away. Good. Let's find large intestine 20. Find the edge of your nostrils. And then just bop out just a tiny bit so you feel the little indentation between your cheekbone and your lip bone. You got it. Good. And then press gently up and in as if you're gonna make a really cool face. Then close your eyes, feel your sinus open. Let your face come forward into your fingers a little bit for this one. So let gravity assist. You can use any fingers that feel good to you. You're always welcome to play around and figure out what's right. Let's take 3 full more cycles. Cool, and release. Take a big breath through your nose, fill your sinus up. Exhale through your mouth. Last one. Finger thumb tips to the space where your eyebrow hits the eye bone. So your thumbs are going to go up and in. This is gentle if you tend to get headaches. Go in easy style. This one's really nice to use gravity. Just let your face start dropping into your thumbs. Take some nice deep breaths here. We're going to hold this one a little bit longer as we tend to carry stagnation around this point. So you might be feeling some intensity here. If it's too much, ease up on the pressure, please. Feel your breath around your kidney space for this point. We're working bladder 1 and 2. Good, release your hands. Come onto your backs. Let your feet be wide out to the sides. I'm scooting closer to you. I feel so far away all of a sudden. Let your feet be wide out to the side so you're in constructive rest. Come onto your your elbows. Let your left knee kick out to the left. Bring your other foot on top. Your other foot's going to drag your knee across as you gently resist out to the left. Yeah, and you're dropping your legs towards the midline. Make sure your left foot's out to the left to make this work. Your knees kicking sideways. You're dragging yourself across. Last one. Very nice. And switch sides. Your right foot goes right. Your other foot on top. Kick your knee out to the side. Drag yourself across. Very cool. Very sweet. Sit up for your meditation or lie back for your shavasana, your choice. I'm not going to say much, but I'm going to let the noises of this space infiltrate through the screen and unto you, I hope. Whatever space you chose, your back or your seat, just notice any difference in what it might have felt like an hour before. Notice all the space you created, all the energy you got to flow, all the stagnation you moved, and the gift of brightening up our cellular matrix. The webbing of the fascia that touches all parts of our body. Even doing one little spot, working that tissue in one space in the body will affect the rest. It's all interconnected. After all of that good work, let yourself rest and feel the fruits of your labor. Invite yourself back with an inhale. Receive your awareness. Notice how your heart is sitting in your chest cavity. And bringing our hands together, it is an honor and a pleasure. Namaste. You are my stretch rascals, and I love you. Thank you for supporting Ting during this time. So many kisses, and I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you and squeeze you.